folks, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Save with Rose, and today is a different type of video. We are going back to the farm. This will not be, I don't think it'll be a savings, but we'll see. What I want to do is set up my binder for my Build-A-Farm going back to the farm. I had fun in Greece, Pugtarini cruise, staying at the villa, all of our escapades, but I didn't pay my April bills, and considering, you know, I didn't pay the farmer's daughter, had to pay off the police, you know, we had some shenanigans. I got to get out of here. So what we're going to do today is just set up my binder and go through what I'll be doing with my Build-A-Farm, okay? I thought about just stopping this game, but yeah, it is now become a staple in saving, whether I'm doing quarters or dollars, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna just throw all my cards in there. I'll deal with them later. I'll scoot you out a little bit. I don't know why I got you that close. There we go. That is a big old, okay, here we go. So we're going out of this binder and going into our, one of our print pression binders. I did put the rings in it, but then I noticed this one is actually broke. That's real disappointing, but you know, that's what it is. So we're gonna go into this one, but let's start with our staples, okay? Put this to the side, and we are doing, let's see, let's get rid of this stuff. And I could have done this on my own, but I didn't want to. So this is what we're doing. We are going back to growing our crops and feeding our animals and getting coffee and, you know, simple farm life once again. So I do have a couple twists that you'll find out. Yeah, the yacht trip home was lovely, but yeah, gotta go. Let's see, Anchor Bay. We are keeping our popcorn, and I'll show you what we're going to do with that. Let's see, that can go over here. We did not bring back the olives. I gave those to the pug dealer. So we don't have that for our inventory. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. What I'm going to do is, if you remember the way I did it, I gave the farmer's daughter and the olives to the pug dealer. The eggs that I had were bribes for the police, and I believe the police and the pug dealer got the eggs, but we are keeping the geese, and I'll show you how I'm doing that. Why are you guys so close? Oh my goodness. We're gonna go through that. So we are going to, where is our, this is gonna be a mishmash. I understand if you guys don't wanna watch this, but I have fun doing this. So I figured I would bring you guys with me. All right, we do need to get back to our dog, Miss Layla, and paying our monthly bills. So, where are, and just like my other videos, I was prepared and now I'm not. It's fine. It's fine. We will figure it out. Where is my new stuff? There it is. Okay. So, our winter house, we don't need that anymore. So we're going to put that over here. We do need our transportation. That's for our plane tickets and our gas, which we have a gas tracker. And the Budgeting Bee made this. I didn't change the name or anything, so we're just going to do this to track our gas if we need to do that for our vehicle. And this is just an extra tracker for my farm dog. Put that in there. Okay, so we've got that. Now, my new home, oh, I laminated that. Why did I do that? Oh, okay. Well, we have an extra. Maybe she'll get some extra food. All right. So, our new home, this is the back of our farmhouse. I added a couple of icons on our bills, and I do need to get my rounder. One sec. Okay. So our new bills, Build a Farm for me is now going to be pay my bills, collect my fees kind of game. And in between, I will be doing my growing my crops and stuff if I feel like it. So yeah, that is what we're going to do with Build a Farm probably for the next couple of months. Let's do, I'll probably change the envelopes, but that's what this is. Now with this comes, I added a couple of things, and I'll show you. These two icons, this I have made something for farm workers. They're doing my crops and stuff for me. And for me, that's going to be a monthly or a weekly expense to pay their wage. That's how I'm doing that. And then I am doing, we have like a farmer's type strip mall that I did. I took everybody's challenges that has been involved in Build a Farm that I could find, and put them on here. So I can visit all of these and do my savings. We also have mall workers. That is an expense. And then, because I started the strip mall, there are fees charged. I don't know if I'm going to do weekly or monthly, but there's fees charged for these franchises to be in the mall. And there's a tracker for that. Okay, so this would come out of my bank account and this would go into my bank account. Yeah, that I did all of that. I got a little bored, I will admit. But this lets me do simple things and then be more complicated when I have more money. So we'll have property bills, pay the farmers, pay the mall workers, and then we will have our strip mall fees. I think I want to do, doesn't really matter, I'll probably change them. Okay, so we'll do, mark off what we visited for the strip mall, and then the fees that I collected because I house, you know, all the franchises. Okay. None of this stuff, I'm pretty sure I'm not even gonna worry about putting that like on Ko-Fi or something. This is just stuff that I'm doing to make it more interesting for myself. If you like it, I can put it on Ko-Fi for a little bit, but again, this stuff is very simple, just to keep me good. Okay, so on my strip mall, let's get some envelopes. We have all of the regular stuff. Let me get all of my savings challenges. I'm gonna scoot that to the side, grab all this prop money. Okay. Bobby will still be helping me clear the farm. So we're gonna put him after Layla because I like it and I wanna keep doing it. Where is my all of the savings challenges that I did in Greece, I want to continue to do. But where is, one sec. All right, folks. What has been a hot second for you guys has been a couple of hours for me. I have no idea where I put my other challenges, so we are going to just put new ones so we can have this set up to save with. I think I'm just going to fold this because I want them together. All right, what I'm doing now, I'm just getting together the shops for my little strip mall idea. I couldn't find 3 of them. I have no idea where they are. So, and I wanted to have everything like I made my strip mall, like little tracker. I think these are the only 3 that I was missing. So, just getting them cut out. And we can do our last little activity for this binder. If I did not say so, Build a Farm is from Income Babes, Miss GB. I know there was some question on a few people coming out with different variations or trying to sell exactly what she sells. Sorry, but this is the original. The original idea is from Income Babes. So let's get this put together. Okay, so we are doing a couple little things. Let's put our stuff in here. I am keeping my little Farm Squad VIP credit card in play. Is this gonna fit? Might have to cut that down just a little bit. If you have not played Build a Farm, there's been quite a few, I think maybe 4 different activities GB has made to go along with the original. And I know she got to be tired of it, but us folks that have been playing for a while, we are not. So, all right. So let's switch this around. Do I want to put that there? Yeah. Proud to be Farmish. And my little credit card. My little Republic of Farmland. Do I want to put that there? You know what? Let's do this. Put that in the front. Okay. So we have our bills. I did change the envelopes because I'll show you in a minute. We have the tracker to pay our farm workers. Our farm workers to pay them. And then what I did was I'm using Brandy Janae's part of her Butterfly House Savings Challenge, the construction zone. And I'll show you why. We have 1, 2, and 3. Because in our last debacle, I was able to keep all 3 geese. So I kind of pieced this together. So I have all 3 geese. It still says Income Babes. It says Income Babes and Save with Rose. So that is what the construction is for, to build them an enclosure, you know, a secure enclosure. Yeah, I did go a little overboard with it, but I don't care. And then I have my credit card tracker after that, because these are my expenses. I might need that. And then I'm going to use the expenses tracker from the downtown version. So all the money for my bills will go in there. And then we have Layla, our little corgi dog, and our mouse hunt. Got to take care of the ranch. Transportation. We do have a vehicle. That's our second vehicle. We do have a truck as well. So if we need gas to go on a trip, or if we need plane ticket, that's what this is for. We're going to put the money in there. All right, that's to mark off our gas. Our bank account goes in the back. And then I think all we have left is our strip mall. So this is going to go in a different binder just because I want to. All right, so here's our main. Okay, and then our strip mall is going to go into its own binder. Okay, now our crops is going to go in here. I think I might put the animals and the ingredients in the other one, but that's what this is. So let's do, I think I'm going to do these first. And I'm going to put these in one of the pink ones. So this is the tracker for it. We have buy flowers, eat barbecue. I changed the special brownie to the sweet shop, popcorn, coffee, boat trip. Laszlo's Breakfast Cafe is from the Budgeting Bee. And then I put like a little travel agency. And we have Mexico, New Jersey, that was in the road trip set for the VIPs. Jamaica is the challenge I did with Shan on a Budget. And then Maine is the Orchard Tour with Gentle Charm, Southern Charm Savings. And then the Country Living was GB, and the Jam Shop was GB. So that is our little quote-unquote strip mall. Our fees, we can mark those off and just put them in our bank account. So put those there. Don't need to put money in those. Now, we gotta put our mall together. And I'm gonna use our little thing. So let's do, I think I'm gonna do these clear ones. All right, first on the list is, do I have enough? Let's see. I might have enough. We're gonna put this one in the back. And if you are still here, I so appreciate it. I was gonna do this on my own. Yeah, didn't want to. I figured it would give me a little bit of content and give you guys a little bit of a preview of what I'm gonna be doing with my Build-A-Farm, since I had to had to run. I ain't paying no bills, and I did some stuff. So we're gonna have the flowers first, and then eat barbecue. And the flowers is from No Bucks Given. The Roses Ranch is, of course, mine. And then we have some other things in here. Where's my sweet shop? The sweet shop, I think, is budgeting B. Let me see. Where'd it go? There it is. All right, that's what we're gonna do for the sweet shop on the strip mall. Isn't that cute? All right, ordering popcorn. This is also the budgeting B. And we do have a little bit of prop money in there. I'm gonna just take that out because we're gonna start all over with that. And then for sipping coffee, we're gonna have the Meet Me for Coffee Savings Challenge from Income Babes, section 1, 2, and 3. These two were the coffee shops from Downtown Living, from Budgets and Chaos and Chaotic Budgets. And then this one, I'm gonna just say is Income Babes coffee shop. They own one together. How about that? So this is Sip Coffee. It gives me some really good savings on there. And then take a boat trip. This is a fishing pond. Go catch some fish. This is from the Budgeting Bee as well. And I think I'm gonna switch out, after I get done with these, switch them out for the same idea. And then Laszlo's Breakfast Cafe is a Budgeting Bee challenge. And I'm gonna use my bacon tracker instead of hers. It's more of a earning money thing. So not only do I get a little bit of money for having a cafe franchise in my strip mall, she's also buying my bacon for her sandwiches and stuff. I'm just thinking, folks, how can I have fun and get as much savings as possible? Let's see. We are going to do Mexico. This is from Luna, I think. Yes, Miss Luna. I want to say Ahoranda con Luna. I know I said it wrong, but I will tag her below. New Jersey, we never did that one. And this one, I think this was the one that didn't want to be known. It's CGB, one of the VIPs that contributed to the road trip. So we're gonna put that in there. And then Jamaica, we're gonna bring back Christmas in Jamaica, or I might go find something that's Jamaica themed and switch it out, but I really liked playing that. Do I have any other clear ones? I don't think so. So we'll just use that. All right, Jamaica, and then Maine will be the apple orchard, and it was made from Shannon on a Budget and Southern Charm Savings. And we'll just put this in here. So that is the end of our travel agency choices. I know I'm going way above, but once I start having these checks roll in, this is what I need to do. Oh, wait a minute. This goes with this. And it has some cards with it. So we'll play that. And then the jam business that we did for downtown. And then my country living. I think I'm gonna put that in this last one. There's 3 different ones, a lot to do. So we'll put that in here. And I think that is it for now. We'll put that there. And my trackers, I will do off camera. And then I always want some paper, but I'm gonna put this in the main one. So let's do, that's our strip mall. And I'm gonna put this, put our little cow on a tractor keychain right here on the main binder. And I got this as a freebie in one of my orders from Laura Bell Creations. So that will be our little charm. Cool. All right, folks, I hope that was not too boring. I appreciate you hanging out with me while I do that. I was just super excited about it. But my Build-A-Farm is up to 3 binders, and I'm okay with that. If you want any of the new things that I've made just to make this more fun for me, just put it in the comments, or you can message me on Ko-Fi, Etsy. It doesn't matter. I don't want to put stuff out there if you guys really don't care or not going to use it. Again, I made it because it's going to work for me. So again, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I'm going to let y'all go, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.